Hey, Austin, good to see you. Let's just get right to it. Why did you want to be back?
I think just from the success last year, just coming here, it seemed like a natural fit and fitting with the guys culturally. And, we have a great team. We have a chance to do something. This is a team that can go all the way possibly, you know what I mean? So to be a part of something like that and have a role on this type of team, it's something you can't pass up. So, and then stability, just trying to get somewhere and, just continue to improve. So just kind of get back on track. I feel like this year is my year to really kind of just get back to who I am, the player I am, the player I know I can be, and try to help them win games.
Chris Dempsey, Altitude Sports.
Hey, Austin. Well, then let's just talk about what type of player. What is that player the player that you can be? And then part two is, you're getting training camp now, and how big is that going to be in terms of you had a little, you got your feet wet with the Nuggets last year, and now you have a full training camp to really hit the ground running this year.
Yeah, it'll be nice just to get more reps for sure. It was nice in some ways last year not having a training camp. You kind of just go and play a couple preseason games and you just figure it out. The guys kind of just getting shaped that way. So it was a short summer, man. So to have a full training camp is nice in some ways, and others you're just like, man, it's gonna be a tough, long year. But we're excited, and for me personally, to have a camp where I can get reps in and like learn plays and do stuff like that would be nice. Because last year I was really just kind of winging it. Sometimes I'd be out there and they'd call plays, and I'm just like, I don't think I've ran that one before. Or, you have to try to figure out the best way to fit in. So it's nice that I get to start on the same page as everybody else this year. Build.
Ryan Blackburn, Denver Stiffs.
Hey, Austin, good to see you.
Thank you.
A lot of guys came back this year that were up for contracts this year. You had Will, you had JaMychal, yourself. Jeff Green is now in the fold. What is it about this group? What is it about this culture that you think made you and a variety of other guys want to stay?
It's a fun place to play basketball. We got a lot of willing guys that like playing the right way. It's always about the team. Nobody's ever, above that. We got a coach that is fun to play for. Denver's obviously a cool city, and like I said earlier, we got a team that could do something possibly special this year, and you don't get a lot of opportunities like that. I've had very few in my career, maybe 1 or 2, 3 times where I felt like maybe we could have a chance to win, but this year could be our strongest, or my strongest personally. So, I think I speak for myself. I can't speak for those guys, but that's why I'm back, to be a part of a winning team. And there's nothing better playing on that type of a team, competing for something better. The games mean more. They just do when you're on one of the top teams in the league. So it's real basketball at that point. And it's fun to be a part of that.
Joel Rush, Forbes.
Hey, Austin, good to see you. Have you had a chance to talk with the coaching staff about maybe your role on the team this season or how the rotations might shake out?
Very minimal. Just in the free agency, coming off the bench and really just being, backup to guard, really. That seems to be my role. But, you never know what injuries and stuff you saw last year. I ended up becoming a starter, and so you just kind of have to be ready, for both. Obviously, we get Jamal back at some point this season. So, we got a lot of guards, man. You have to go out there and fight for yours and earn your spot. And I felt like I was able to do that last year, but this year's a new year. So you come in here not expecting anything, but willing to go out there and earn everything. So I think right now it's probably the backup too, but we'll see. You ask me that 2-3 weeks from now, I have a better idea of, where we're at. But I'm confident in myself, and I'm focused, and I know where I'll be at, and I know I'll be a part of the rotation. So I just got to continue to do what I do.
Dos Saltos, SDNA Greece.
Hey, Austin, how are you?
How you doing?
Great. What is the most impressive part of this team from your perspective, and how optimistic you are in terms of the chances of your team to fight for the championship this season?
I mean, I'm really happy about our team in terms of one thing that impresses me, I guess, would be, you know, we have a good group of guys. You know, it's not always that you have a good group of guys. You know, so you can have a good team, but it's not always a group of guys that get along and genuinely like each other. We actually have a team that everybody likes each other. Very little egos. Everybody's on the same page. We know how we play. We know who we play through. You know, we know who, you know, we're going to play mostly through Jokic or you know, a lot of stuff's going to be run for Michael. And everybody else has their slots and roles around that. And coach, you know, that's what impresses me. It just seems like everybody's fine-tuned into what they do and what they need to do here. Everybody knows their role. So that's always nice. And, you know, you just hope that everybody's healthy because that gives us the best chance to win. So obviously it's really early to talk about winning the championship, but yeah.
Leonardo Torres, El Comercio, Peru.
Hi, Austin. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Hope you're well. Austin, without Jamal at the beginning of the season, what will be the DNA of the team?
Shit, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know DNA. I mean, I can tell you, we're gonna, whether Jamal's healthy or not, you know, we're gonna win games. And then when Jamal gets back, we'll be even better. I mean, you add a player; he's an all-star caliber player. So when we have him, that's just gonna make us obviously our complete team, which is what we want to be. But until then, we still feel like we can have a team that could be one of the best teams in the league. We just got to go out there and, you know, continue to put it together. But I mean, listen, most of our stuff's through Yoke. You know, we're gonna play through the big fella. I mean, so all of us guards, whoever's out there, you know, you're gonna have to play through him. The ball's gonna go through him a lot. He makes a lot of the right reads. So it's just, you know, it's just different. You got to know how to move without the ball here, but at the same time, know how to give him space, when to cut, not to cut. I mean, those are the biggest things and challenges as a guard playing for the Nuggets is spacing and moving without the ball. I mean, that's the best thing you could do here, considering who we play with. So I guess that'd be our DNA.
Mike Singer, Denver Post.
Hey, Austin, you know, you put on your Instagram that you got engaged. What did that mean for you to take that life step, you know, and get more stability, to your point?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to build a family, man, you know, so I got 2 kids now and I'm extremely thankful for that. And, you know, yeah, the past 2-3 years for me has been crazy, man, just off the court and on the court, to be completely honest. So it's been a whirlwind and just settling down, bro, and starting a family and trying that route. And, you know, just being happy. I'm very thankful. I found someone who loves me, that's my best friend, and we have beautiful kids that I'm thankful for. And that's all I focus on is just me just working and family time. So I'm either at the house with my kids or my girl, or I'm in the gym. It's one or the other. So that's it's been nice, man. It's been nice.
Joel Rush, Forbes.
Hey, Austin. Please correct me if I mischaracterized your previous comments, but last season, soon after you joined the Nuggets, you seemed to express the sentiment that your image had kind of been misconstrued by the media and perhaps that of Michael Porter's as well. So I was wondering if you had seen Curious Mike and if you had any thoughts about, you know, maybe him kind of trying to take control of his own narrative a little bit more.
I mean, well, the good thing about Mike is he's young, and the best way to take control of your narrative is to hoop. You know what I mean? Because I promise you, if he plays well, ain't nobody gonna be talking about whether they like Michael or not. You know what I'm saying? Those conversations only happen when something's going on, or, you know, I can tell you how many guys are really good guys who make a lot of money in this league. I can tell you how many guys who make a lot of money in this league are perceived as something and they're not that. I mean, and then there's guys like Mike who are perceived a certain way, or I'm perceived a certain way, and you just never know.
I'm a good guy.
You're a great guy, man. You're my guy. That's for sure. Yeah. We'll keep him moving upwards, man. That's what he here for. So we got a bunch of group. The good thing about us is we got a group of great guys, man. All of us. I said that earlier, but yeah, I mean, in terms of my personal reputation, I mean, there's only so much someone can do. I'm not gonna go out of my way and try to get people to like me, man. Like I'm 29 years old. I have a family. I know exactly who I am. The people who don't like me, hey, man, I might not be for everybody. But I know what I'm not. I'm not a bad guy. So the best thing I can do is be professional and just be a great teammate, and most importantly, be a great player for this team and do everything I can and just keep moving that way. And then you let everybody else talk for you. You know what I mean? That's why you guys didn't see me do any articles this summer about my reputation or this or that. I declined doing any of that. I just like everything else I want everything to be organic. I don't want to force anything. So we'll see how it goes, man. It can only continue to go up. So.
Mike Singer, Denver Post.
Hey, Austin, you just said Mike's your guy. Do you take pride in being, I don't know if it's a mentor or not, I don't want to mischaracterize, but do you take pride in being an elder voice potentially for Mike as he's on the come up?
Yeah, I mean, we just, the good thing about him is he's so focused and locked in, man. Like he's just, Michael's always, when it comes to him, when we talk about basketball, the dude is just, he's there. He's present. He's a worker. He does his job. There's not too much mentoring for me to do. We just keep him in line with everything else. We keep Mike in line with everything else. You know what I mean? And he's such a great guy, man. Like it's easy to do. I don't know where that, again, I wasn't here early on, so I can't speak to where all this stuff came from with him. But like he's one of the funniest, he's a good dude. And above all else, he can play basketball. He's very good at basketball, and he's a willing learner. He's not selfish. So, we just try to help him out. I try to help him out in ways where I went wrong, if anything, man. Just with the little stuff, because that's all it'd be. It'd be the little interactions that you have pregame with a coach on a different team that you don't think matters, and then down the line, he's the head coach, and free agency comes up, and he doesn't know if he wants to sign you because your interaction with him was weird. That's all it takes in the league. It's just like everything is. It's such a small league that everything matters, man. So it's just about how you present yourself and cleaning up certain things that I didn't do well on that I've learned on now, where now it's late, so it's more work. He still has an opportunity to do it, but he's doing that himself. Mike's doing that himself, man. He really is. He's the whole package.
All right, we'll do it. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you. I appreciate it.